Good morning, passport holders. Today, August 12th, 2016, day 651 of the vlogs, and I'm up more than a little bit earlier than I normally would be, and that's because I have some work to finish before the U.S. Women's National Team match and the Super Happy Fun Time games, and that is at 9 a.m., so yeah, I've taken a shower. I still have yet to even put in my contacts, but I wanted to get in this clip so I didn't have to worry about doing that right before kickoff. And so I'm going to go do this work, but I'm hoping for a win in the knockout stages here against Sweden. Hopefully the ladies don't get beat on set pieces again, because that seems to be the weakness point for them. But I would love to go and see a good W to start off my day. It's going to be a hectic one. I hope you guys are having a good one, but let's get this one started. The U.S. women lose in PKs, although it shouldn't have ever gotten there. A call that went against Sweden in the second extra time period was just blatantly wrong. The attacker scored a goal. She was onside. There was no foul. There was no nothing. Should not have gotten called back. Ends up going full time. U.S. loses 4-3. And to be absolutely honest, they were not the best team in this tournament from what I have seen. So not shocked that they lost. It is still disappointing. Since then, though, it's been a couple of caption files just to keep everything current except for Ask Gary V223. And now it is time for some lunch because it's 1 o'clock, but I only have one video outstanding, and it's just the big episode 223. So I'm hoping that I can get it done. If I can get it done before like 5 or 5:30, so it's 1 o'clock now. 1:10. I would consider going out, grabbing a set of beers for the weekend, and really just kind of relaxing, leading into the Arizona Cardinals preseason game, of which the first team will only play the first series or two. But it's really for guys like 35 to 53 that are going to be playing for spots, and it's always interesting to watch what happens there. So Drew Stanton should be getting a lot of snaps tonight, as well as the third stringer, whose name I don't recall off the top of my head. So I'm very interested to see what that offense looks like. It's going to be a Bruce Arians offense, so it should be a lot of slot and a lot of other things happening in that space. And now that we've got all three running backs back from last season, that's really positive too. But I can already start to smell it. My chili is burning, so I'm going to go pour it into a bowl before it gets too crispy. Oh, chili. Safeway. 1600, just wanted to get a quick little run in. I actually got paid today, which is like 2 days earlier than I was expecting. I guess because it's Sunday, they just decided to do it today. So pumped on that. So yeah, gonna just stock up on food and make sure I'm good for the next week. Let's get it done. All right, just after 7 p.m. at this point, 1900 if we're using military time, since I prefer that in my life. Here's the deal. I have recovered all the work that I lost last night due to corrupted files and whatnot, so we are finally back in that same spot where timing is done. We just have a final review on episode 223 of Ask Gary V, so I'm pumped about that. I will do that after the Cardinals game. Additionally, a couple of shorty for the VaynerMedia team were sent over. I sent one back. I have one more to do a final review on. I'll do that probably during halftime, if I'm going to be completely honest. After the game, I'll do the vlog edit and upload and all that good fun, and then I'll do the final review of the episode 223. So I could go into tomorrow or tonight, late night tonight, we'll call it 10:30, 11 o'clock, with the board completely green, which would be incredible, especially given the fact that there's some stuff going on tomorrow, including Pam Slim's co-working spaces open house. So I'm super excited about that. I'm going to find out whether or not it's an option for me to start working over there during the days. And if it is, I may start doing that at least 2 days a week in order to get me out of this apartment and get me working around other productive people in order to continue to do the things that I need to do right now. So the game, for whatever reason, was delayed 5 minutes on its kickoff, and so I'm watching the end of the Detroit Lions and Pittsburgh Steelers game. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I've got to sneeze now, though, so I'm going to end this clip. All right, guys, the vlog is currently exporting. The Cardinals have lost their first preseason game. I just don't like losing, period. I'm really close to making the switch of my primary allegiance being the Cardinals versus the Eagles. At this point, though, you know, it's been 16 years. No, I'm sorry, 14 years. 14 years, sorry, doing math wrong in my head. 14 years since I moved here, and every one of those football seasons I've been here in Arizona. We're crossing that Mason-Dixon line of when I started to root for the Eagles because they were my father's team and because all the teams had moved out of LA. And when I have been rooting for the Cardinals, or at least aware of the Cardinals, more than I have been aware of the Eagles. So I think we're going to cross that point this season. But yeah, always, it just bums me out to lose. I hate losing. I love losing in some respects because it gives you an opportunity to get better, but I hate losing in others because it always sucks to have someone better than you. And yes, this is second, third, fourth teams, but still, it sucks. I'm going to end the vlog here, though, because it is currently, what is it, 10:30? Yeah, 22:30 at this point, and so I'm going to end it here because I'm actually going to go over to Jen's place in order to hang out with her because her double schedules where she's working both jobs right now, she just doesn't get a lot of time off, and she's got like 12 hours off right now, so I'm going to go pop over there and say hi and hang out and watch Departures, which is a Canadian television show, which longtime passport holders know is my favorite television show of all time. It is a lot of where the original series and where the road trip kind of came from, stylistically, even the logos, all that stuff. Like, I take such great inspiration from the guys, Scott and Justin and Andre and the producers who I've spoken with each and every one of them over the years on the phone, and just like I've taken such a great inspiration from them for this channel when I'm traveling full time. And so yeah, I've got Jen hooked, and it sounds like we're just gonna chill and relax and catch up with one another because we haven't seen each other in like a week, so that's a good thing. So I'm going to say thank you guys for your time and your attention. I sincerely appreciate them both. Come back tomorrow for Aunt Pam's co-working space opening at K. It's going to be so much fun. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still, so go do cool stuff. Bye for now.